Okay, hey friends, it's Emily here at Hopscotch Interactive, and I am in the Apple Vision Pro. I had a really good question that came up today from one of our friends, and they wanted to know, can we view your spaces in Matterport spaces in the Apple Vision Pro? And currently, the only way to do that is to bring yourself into an environment, launch the, or you could be just in your regular space in your room. I have an environment up right now, and I'm on the Hopscotch Interactive website. Okay, so because I embedded some of these tours, just as spatial video, as spatial with their spatial code, and I updated them. As you can read here, it says, want to review these spaces in VR? Navigate to this page in your Quest or Quest 2 and enter view using WebXR. So the WebXR element has not been, as far as I can tell, updated for the Apple Vision Pro. However, here is something really cool that you can do, which is, we're entering into a space, which I shot in, I don't know, when did I shoot this? Like a while ago in San Francisco. But you can, instead of using controllers like you would with with another head-mounted display or head-mounted device, what you do is you use the pinch, right? You use the pinch command in order to go through the space. So that way, and I can even have my hands like down here in my lap, and just kind of click through. And in many ways, it is actually very immersive. So I feel like the fidelity of the images is not that bad because we're still looking at the panos. We're not really looking at the 3D space. You can see, obviously, that the height of the camera, the position of the camera, not having too much density on all these panos, makes just as much of an important impact on your usability and your viewing while you're while you're using it on desktop, but also in the Apple Vision Pro. So again, in that way that people are like, oh, well, is it on Apple Vision Pro? And really what I have to tell you is that, look, I have, I would say, not 180 degrees, but probably I have about 100 degrees of viewing here where I can see this as the most immersive thing on my desktop, on my screen. And if I want to look at the floor plan, of course I can do that. I can just use pinch and drag and zoom, and let's see if I can use both to tilt. Yeah, so I can use, that's pretty cool, guys. Like, I can use my hands to pinch and zoom and move the space around. And then I can go back into Dollhouse and I can pinch and zoom. There's a little bit of flicker there, and double tap to jump right back in. So everything that you would normally do in a regular tour on your desktop, yes, you can do it in Apple Vision Pro, and it works just fine. You can go into the highlight reel, like everything is the same, but you're not in 180, you're not in VR, in VR 180, VR 360, immersive, completely immersed, but you're pretty close. Let's see just before I give you a full, maybe I'm wrong, but no, I'm not able to, I can get over here. Hold on. Let's try one more thing. Let's just see. Okay. So let's see what happens if I click VR. Yeah. So open in Quest. So exactly. Let's see what happens. I don't think anything's going to happen. It's going to want me to continue with Facebook, continue as Emily. Sure. Why not? Maybe it'll work. I highly doubt it. No. Save to VR. What's going to happen? It's not going to work. Headset required. This is a VR experience. So there you go. It's not, as I suspected, it's not really going to work in headset. That is not enabled. But what you would expect in the future is that they will enable Apple Vision Pro, and then we will be able to see it. But for now, that is the experience, what I just showed you on the Apple Vision Pro. I hope you find that helpful. If you liked it, please comment, please like, please subscribe. And in the meantime, enjoy.